Hi, I'm Carl. This is Rougebook. I want to show off one of the things that I'm fucking happy that they finally fucking got around to. They added an obituary. It's delicious. I've had problems with wanting to play this game on stream while I'm doing other things, and one of the reasons why is because it did not have a proper fucking compendium. It had embellishments to show you what your buffs were. It had the compendium show you your cards, whether or not you had everything unlocked for each character, which you can see I do here, as well as the gems that were possible to pull and the artifacts that were possible to pull. It's very much another Slay the Spire in that way. One of the things that it did not fucking have was an obituary. No ability until this current patch to go back and look at your heroes. And now the ability for you to see how many victories you get total on each hero pairing that you play. It's very bleh, if you really want to look at it like that. But I have been playing a lot of it on and off stream. And I want to play around it again, because I didn't want to go live. Because I have to go and do a thing at 2 p.m.? I'm 1 hour, yes, 2 p.m. Just a simple video reaction. But y'all see that in the future. But here, with my builds, I like to run a lot of Sirocco and Shara, because they are strong. Really, really strong. A lot of the things that they added over the last few patches has made the game kind of bleh. One of these that they've added is a new form of the boss. Another one that they added was the gem mines. I am not a fan of the gem mines. And I will say why. It is because it is very win more. That's my problem with it. It's very win more. You get punished a lot for the crime of not being already on top of what you're doing. It demands the desire and need to insist your damage upon itself. And the fact that a lot of the challenges leading up to being able to win your chapters really feel like it's punishing you for not just having the best items ever. It could be better. It could really be better. So they finally gave me my Shara Mastery, that's cool. They started me off with okay cards. Yeah, they started me off with really okay cards. It's okay, so I have duel. I don't have any gold affecting things. Hate, Savage Fang, Bloodfire Mask. Hate? Fight or Flight seems very iffy, but the problem with that is that I need courage. Rage feels good, though. Rage feels really good, though. Then there's also Recall. Savage Fang is kind of bad without having any healing items. And oh good, I got the new boss. Wrath. Fun. So I'm looking every single build to try and build a bleed build with this too. They are really strong when it comes to having bleed through Ringleader. And really strong through having just general damage. Take a little bit of damage here. But in general they tend to be okay-ish. Not the best, not amazing. Which I think is a crime of probably a lot of things in the game. None of the things available to you really feel all that powerful. One of the things is probably Cypher. What did I say, Soroko? Cypher. One of the things with Cypher that makes him really fucking annoying is that a lot of his shit just doesn't do what you wish it could. And he requires a combination of relics and a combination of other things to really be good. Like, for example, I kind of just want to use the other effect so I can be able to just burst the guy down. But, kind of need him to lower him a little bit because, unfortunately, I don't have draw power. So not having draw power means I have to wait on Absorb Soul. So end up in a lot of situations where even when you're not taking effects in battle that screw you, you end up taking situations like this in battle that screw you. And it's just not great. It doesn't feel good. Because you're missing out and you're dropping a lot of shit. Another problem with him is that between both Shara and Cypher, they require a lot of combo cards. For her, it's allies. For him, it's just having things in general. Looking at this first shop, the first thing I want is Bloodfire Mask, because it's actually going to control the ability of whether or not I'm actually able to get things. I also really want to take on these extra battles here, because I need them. Storyteller is okay. Zilliance is probably the best thing here. Because Courage is a lot. I'd rather get Courage through cards than getting it through being hit. But if she gets hit, it's there. Immediately go into Spark. I don't have any multi-attack here, so this is not fun. Still taking 10 anyways. That sucks. It's one of the downsides of their builds. Without their multi-attacking things, you just really feel bad when you get caught out like this. Fortunately, recoil here makes this less painful, but not by much. Any combat where you're ending without getting health for Cypher when he loses health just feels like shit. And it really depends on getting more cards to make it feel better. I need to rush them down really bad. Cards to 25. Lunge. No. I have to meet shield. A lot of hard situations where you just end up in this situation. I can't play anything except for strikes, because if I defend, she'll take damage, and it's actually better for him to take damage here. This is the shit situation I was talking about. They need a minion card, something bad. It's here, from this position. 5 spaces down. Game, please. 5 spaces down. Versus 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 positions. Then 1 precision. And a page. Okay, so now we pull Bloodfire. And we look at our gems. We definitely want to retain Absorb Soul, because that's our only form of healing for him. And for range damage, where would I want range? Definitely not on any of these. Garmling Mask could be okay for that if I need draw, but Cast Devil seems to be my best choice to get what I need, which is a little bit more minion damage in combat. Not perfect block, but I need him to take a point of damage. Nice. Okay, not a lot of blocking here. In this situation, she has to shift to the front. Definitely do this first, then this, then this. I guess ranged will be fine for this. Yeah, range will be fine for that card. Let's hold those daggers. Riposte, slide to front, attack for 3. Strike 1, heal. He needs heal cards. You need heal cards, something bad. Okay. Stoicism, Courageous, Feet of Fire. You don't have money to buy. I need one position over to reveal this. Nope, I did not want to discard that. I have 2 more battles on the side, but there's no guarantee that I reach them. Could do this number to reach it. But that's bad. This alternatively works. That's a lot of damage for no fucking reason. Back units need to die quickly. Absorb soul to... Honestly... It's for 2, this is 5. I won't take as much as I should. I'll take 8. I can deal with 8. Only problem with this is that I could end up killing him because of the minion. That's the only downside to having minions. Fortunately, I pulled the card. Hoggers. This is the problem why I need to have healing cards. The sustain is an issue. Without multi-hitting cards, which I'm about to search for, you just get fucked. Because I need AoE right now. Chart Frenzy is okay. But it's not what I'm looking for. Grim Siphon is okay. And Grim Siphon with Ignite is super good. I have to pick one of these. Because I can either have multi-hit for free. Or I have a heal. I think forcing down a target at a time. And then taking Grim Siphon when I can is my move. Because otherwise I don't have a play. Do this, just to be able to look around the boss. Looking at the next vault, bravery in combat is going to be important. Because now that's my first courage generator. Dark Temper is strong, because it gets stronger as I pull more cards. Let's look at the story. I take the Eye of Insanity. Always enraged, lose 4 life. That's not good, because I don't have enough healing. Instead of dealing damage, inflict half as much bleed. This can deceptively be good. Let's do Sword of Blood, because I've never done it before. Because bleed with them is strong, and if that's the first bleed I get, that's what I'm just gonna have to take. As for getting down here... Devil Strike, Doom. Doom is a bossing card. Knife Juggling is good. Dark Thoughts can be okay, but Knife Juggling is already good since I already have Drawing Card. Once I fight this fight, I'll have enough to check the last two. I'm gonna spare the ink here. And I'm looking to heal off this battle, if I can. So we're going to mark him with that outright, because I need that up immediately. That's a lot of courage. And that's strong. Slide her to the front first. That's right, these won't deal. Bleeds now. Oh. So that doesn't bleed. That does. How the fuck can you give him 0 bleed? That's bizarre to me. That was shit. That was shit, Carl. Okay. So here we have... Okay. We could have found that earlier and had a much better time at this. I could just end up dying here. Full blocks, but she bleeds. for 20, charging 2. That won't do enough. Double bleed means I have to let him get hit. In order for this really to work, she needs to have multi-attacks. We're definitely not living the boss. Not into a million years. Charge, gain rage. That's nice. So they changed Battle Fury up. Charge to draw 2 cards, gain 2. Flesh Weave. Flesh Weave. Flesh Weave. Flesh Weave would be the only hope. And it's Palanquin. That's a death. I'm not living this.
Steel yourself. I'll hold them off.
Die with honor. Die with honor. Sucks. Loss is a 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 loss. Now that I know that story exists. And, as it shows here now, you can actually see what you did, how much you've done, and how much you blocked, how much you took, etc. As of 165. I can actually see what's in my items. See what items I pulled, what choices I made, choices, what killed me, what did I do, amount of cards in my deck, revealing percentage, gold percentage. All this seems like it's just nebulous shit, but it's actually very important. Because one of the main things that controls your ability to tell whether or not you're playing well is to actually look at the consistent choices and card pulls you make. And you won't know what strong is and what weak is in a card builder unless you're able to actually look at your cards. And not only just look at your cards, but look at what cards you're pulling, and also what cards you're not pulling. So, useful shit. Another run. See you in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.